Hello, my friends. Today is 22nd of March 2026. So I just bought this and some of the tools, markers, because I want to make content a little bit educative. Anyways, the reason why I want to record this video because I want to start my manifesting journey. Well, I started my manifesting journey, journaling everything. It's been 5 years, I guess, since 2020, since the COVID era. I could say that I'm very into that spiritual things like meditating, affirmation. We could agree that it's actually faith. We believe the things that we don't see it yet, but we believe 100% to it. Short story, a backstory of me, myself, that I'm not coming from a wealthy, privileged family. So I'm not that privileged. You know, in Indonesia, or I don't know, like in the global, TikTok said it, we use the term privilege. So I'm not privileged enough to say that, yeah, but we're not coming from the wealthy family when enough is enough and living as a sandwich generation. I'm a middle child. My parents, they're retired. In my family, we all agree that my parents was very, very bad at the financial management. Now that they're aging, you know, in their 50s, in their 70s, my dad is 70s, they don't have assets, they don't have investment, they don't have savings, and they hope me, or they hope their children, you know, which me and my siblings, me and my little and big brother, to save them. There's a lot of conflicts and dramas, the positive discussion to talk about this situation. But since I was a kid, I always have that believing in my heart that I could be the one who can change the situation. Not that I'm too, you know, like fly above, but there's an inner voice coming from my heart that I could be that person, you know, that somehow it's very strong. It is very strong until right now. So the reason why I always believe into that manifestation, the positive affirmation, yoga, meditation, the things that maybe for some people, like some of my friends, they think that I'm too halu, like too full of imagination. I don't know, like that is just me myself living my life. Speaking of that, someday if I could make it, and I believe that I can make it happen, all the dreams that I journal, the things that I dream and I write in my journal, and I have that journal but I don't know where. After we write down in our journal or our manifesting journal, or whatever you call it, just let it go. Don't think about it because you already believe, and let the universe make it for you. You know what I mean? This is gonna be the long story, I believe, and I already envision how I can doing like this. I mean, like with the better version of me, for sure. The better English, the better pronunciation, or the better gestures, everything. With those people that I could ever dream of. They're just me sitting here in Yogyakarta, Indonesia, in my room, a small room, imagining that I could be there sitting down with great people, my role models. I already envision that, so I believe into that. I always make sure that my mind and my heart, my intention already locked, you know, to that. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I just do what I want to do. My principle is always do what you love and love what you do. So do what you love, what you do, and always believe that if your intention is good, the output is also good, you know. And if the intention is bad, maybe for short time people will look at good, but the time will refill. This is kind of like interesting. I can't wait to just sharing everything. This is kind of like one of my strategies to promoting my Jojo Creative Collective, which actually my own agency, creative agency that I built around 6 months ago. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because it's just, oh my god, that's one of my like checklist of my manifestation, or my affirmation, and also, you know, like manifesting journal. I want to build something that can connect people. And after I signed out from my last company, when I worked as a marketing manager for like 5 years, around 5 years, in local brand in Indonesia, which owned by the big artists here, visual artists, but the brand is not that big because, you know, the scale is just micro business. But I do believe that the principles of marketing and also branding and everything, it stays the same. It's just in the context of the local brand. My leader, who happened to be my managing director in my previous job, and then she also signed out from that brand that we worked together before. And then she asked me, because she also owns the company called Arts Management, the business consultant for micro business and also the event organizer in Indonesia. She asked me if I join her company as her assistant director, which is I assist her. But also, now that I've been working there for like around 2 years, since 2024, as a brand communicator officer. Funny story, art management is also the micro business as well. It's very organic actually. The first year I joined, we still, you know, kind of like learning everything. And the second year, we try to make this organization more structural. So we make kind of like the hierarchy, everything. So that's the reason why that, you know, brand communication officer, which is me, my position, is formulated. I do believe that it's not a coincidence to be in this position right now. Me right now sit down as a brand communication officer, and I really live into it. Why? As I reflect back, since I was a kid, I already portrayed myself as a brand communicator. Since I was, you know, joined the choir at church, they already see me as a potential child member that can grab people's attention, the audience attention, by giving the prologue whenever we want to start singing at church. So they always choose me like, Jonathan, could you please read this? So, you know, I bring the paper and then I just grab the mic and, you know, talking to the audience. We want to sing this and this. So yeah, not just that, but since then I love to be a host, the MC, or everything. And whenever I reflect that, oh my goodness, I was and still and always be the communicator. Because I love brand. I mean, like, you're working in a brand, and what I mean brand is not that company, big company, you know, but just a little or micro or small business, you know, that has a brand, products or a service. I really like how to promote it, or how to communicate the message, the campaign that this brand want to portray or want to communicate with their audiences. That's what I really like, and that's the reason why I love branding so much. And I'm still learning about branding because I finally find myself in this journey. Whenever I started my career as a marketing staff and then marketing manager at the local brand, and then I moved to this micro business consultant and see a lot of brands, they're struggling, everything. Also me myself living as a freelancer, creative freelancers. So that's like kind of like that awakening. Also the funny story, not the funny, everything is not funny. Because I just had my heartbreak. Yeah, 2 years ago. I was feeling lost at the time. These 2 years, I feel like it builds me to become a better person, to become a better version of myself. So then I know myself more. So then I know what I want actually in this life. Like, what's my calling? And after I received that message from the universe and from my heart, I want to really, really focus on that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to sit down and think how I can make this happen through my talents, through my skills, like through my passion. You know what I mean? Yeah. Again, so that's the reason why I want to record and just to see it's not progress, like the journey. Yeah, kind of like diary. So thank you so much, guys. It's been like 15 minutes, I guess. Bye.